Alright, guitar class, hello. Hope you're doing well in quarantine. Hope you're not too bored, and if you are, we're going to take a look at a new song that we're going to try to teach you over video. It's pretty low tech here, but hopefully you can get the gist of it. We're going to learn a new song called Wonderwall by Oasis. Most of you have probably heard this song before. Some of you might love it, some of you might hate it, but either way, it's an important song. If you're going to play acoustic guitar, you got to know Wonderwall. Someone's going to request it at some point. All right, and there are two reasons why we're going to learn it. First, we're going to be using one of these, which is called a capo, which comes in handy when you want to play songs in different keys but still get to use the chords that we already know. And another reason is because all these chords are going to be using what we call common tones, where you're going to be playing one chord to the next one, and they're going to be strings that are held down the whole time, which is a really cool technique that a lot of great songs use. So even if you don't like Wonderwall, you can use it in a bunch of other songs or whatever you would like to write. So I know that not all of you have access to a guitar at home, and probably even less of you have access to a capo, but fear not, please continue to watch this video. If you don't have a guitar at home, there'll be a Google form for you to fill out with a couple simple questions just to prove that you watched the video and understand it a little bit. And if you don't have a capo, I'm going to provide a couple links to where you could get one if you'd like, but I will also be doing most of this lesson without a capo in case you'd like to play along. Now if you want to play along with the actual song, you're going to need a capo, otherwise it's going to sound a little crunchy. Alright, so let's jump right in so this video doesn't get too terribly long. Okay, so what we're going to do, and what you need to know for most of this song, is that your ring finger and your pinky are going to stay planted in the same spot for like almost the entire time. Alright, they're going to be, your pinky's going to be on the E string here, the 6th string, a 3rd fret, and your ring finger is going to be right above it on the 3rd fret, 5th string. Alright, and that's where they're going to stay almost the entire time. Okay, so your pinky once again on the 3rd fret, very bottom string, the E string, and then your ring finger right above that on the B string, 3rd fret. Okay, and we're just going to use your remaining 2 fingers to try to form parts of chords that we already know. Alright, we're going to start with the first chord we ever learned, E minor. Okay, and so you're going to take your first finger, your pointer finger, and put it on the 2nd fret, 2nd string, and then your middle finger is going to be right below that on the 2nd fret, 3rd string, the D string. Alright, this is our first chord, which is technically an E minor 7 chord. Sounds pretty cool. Alright, from there we're going to move to G. Okay, so your pointer finger is going to stay in the same spot. You're just going to move your middle finger to the 3rd fret of the 1st string to make a G chord. Ring and pinky still stay planted in the same spot for that nice open G sound. Alright, so far we've got E minor, and then G, and then we're going to go to what we're going to call D, even though it doesn't resemble D too terribly much, but we're going to do the best we can with the fingers we have available. Alright, ring and pinky are still planted on the 3rd fret, bottom 2 strings, and the middle finger is going to go on the 2nd fret of the G string, the 4th string. So it looks like that. Okay, we'll call that D. Alright, and then our 4th chord and final chord of the verse, we're just going to take our pointer finger and put it right above our middle finger, and we're going to call that A. Alright, so ring and pinky are still planted on the bottom 2 strings on the 3rd fret. Middle finger is where it was before for D, but we're going to add our pointer finger on top for A. It's going to sound like this. Alright, so if you'd like to try to play along now, we're going to do 1 strum, 4 counts each. We're not going to do it too many times, just pause the video and rewind it if you'd like to do it again, but here we go, just like in class, okay? So I'm going to start on E minor first, okay? So we're going to go E minor to G, and then to D, and then to A. Alright, so here we go, here's E minor. 1, 2, ready, and 2, then we go to G, 2, then to D, go, 2, then to A, and 2, try it again, E minor, 2, then G, go, 2, then D, go, 2, then A, go, 2, 2, and then stop on E minor. Okay? So that's the main chord progression for most of the song. Okay? I'm going to show you the strum pattern real quick. Alright, so the strum pattern is kind of complicated. I'm going to show you 2 versions that you can do. I'll show you the whole one first and then the part of one that you can do while you get the bigger one. Okay? So we're going to mute the strings and we're going to go down, 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 up, down, up, down, down. And then there's a little pickup, down, up, into it again. Okay, so it sounds like this. Down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, down. If that just totally blew your mind, here's the simplified version, which is just going to be down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up. Okay? I'm going to try to put that with the chords. Okay? We'll start with the simplified version, and then we'll try to do the more complicated one. Alright, so here's the simplified version using the same 4 chords we just did, and it's going to sound like this. 1, 2, ready, and... Okay, if you want to try the more complicated version, it's going to sound like this. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, if you want to try it a little bit faster, we're going to do that now. Using the simplified version first. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, and... Okay, and here's the more complicated version, faster. 1, 2, ready, go. So that will give you something to work on for a little bit. If you've got a capo at home, here's what you would do with that. I'm going to show you that real quick, okay? So you take your capo and you're going to put it on the 2nd fret of the guitar. Some capos you just clamp like this, which are real convenient. The ones we use in school have a little screw that you're going to need to tighten. You want to make sure that all the strings are pressed down so that they ring out. See, that's a little buzzy. So that they ring out together. Okay, then the fret right after the capo is going to become your new 1st fret. All right, these frets don't exist anymore. All right, this is your new 1st fret, and this is the new 2nd fret. So you just base all your chords off of that. And you put your fingers here on our new 2nd fret, which is the real world 4th fret. All right, and then you're just going to form your chords just like we did before with E minor, and G, and D, and A. Okay. And this will sound more like the record. Alright. We're going to save the other parts of the song for another video. I think this will give you enough to work on for a little bit. And I'll see you guys soon, hopefully in person one day, right? Alright, take care. Be safe.